Alright, 2012 Toyota Tundra again. In the process of taking the door panel off. Yeah, I'm gonna throw all my stuff on the ground. Alright, this panel goes right here. You gotta pop it off. And on the back, it's got these little white tabs. There's 3 of them. They will pop off and stay in these holes. Just squeeze them with your fingers and pull them out and snap them back on. This, of course, you just lift up on this, stick a small screwdriver and just pop up here and just lift up, and then lift up on this end and it just pops right out, which I've already got this one out and unplugged it. But it's got 2 clips on it that go here and here, and of course your plug. This is the left rear door of a 2012 Tundra. I changed the actuator in it Saturday, and it quit working. But this is the actuator. It goes right here on the inside. And I watched several videos on how to take the door panel off, get the actuator out. Oh, they show it to be so easy and it comes out and stuff. Okay, it's the first time I've done it. They failed to tell you there's a rod that goes into this little yellow thing here. That's your door handle. When you pull it out, it pushes down on this piece right here so you can open the door. Well, I failed to put that rod in there, and the child safety lock, when I put the actuator in, got knocked down into the lock position. So I couldn't unlock the door from the inside. I couldn't open it from the outside. So anyways, a friend of mine had a break-in toolkit that you can buy at Harbor Freight. They don't cost that much, like under 20 bucks, I think. But it's a 9-piece lockout toolkit. And the tool I used, I rolled my window down and I stuck a wedge right in here to right behind the door glass to spread it open just a little. I didn't need it much. I just wanted my rubber spread open. And then I took this tool and I went down through the crack like thus, and then I gave it a little twist to go behind the window channel. You go behind the window channel and then you tilt it back a little bit to go behind the door handle right about here. And when you do that, you are trying to hit this lever on the actuator that unlocks the door. It doesn't take much pressure at all to unlock. But when your door's locked, this here will be in the lock position. If I can get it, there it goes. It will be in the lock position around the striker right here. And when you stick that rod down into the window channel, like I said, it only takes like not even a pound of pressure. When you push down on it, it pops that open and it unlocks the door. You want to park your car on a slant so the weight of the door will open it up instead of you trying to pull on it while you're trying to hit that striker. But getting back to the door, pulling it off, you have a little push pin clip right here. You push it in first, then take your fingernails and just slide it out. But you push the pin in, it'll be in like that. and you just want to push it, or you drop it. You want to push it in, and it don't take much. I can't hold my camera and do it at the same time. But anyways, you just push it in one little click. It releases it. See if I can do that. I took a small screwdriver and I just pushed it in. One click, just like that. And then I took my fingernails and I just pulled it out. And before you stick it back in, you want to push it back up through that and pull it completely out. And then put that back in, then push the pin. Put the clip back in, then push the pin back in it to lock it back in place. But now, I am taking my door panel off. And it is as simple as, there'll be a little slot right here you can get your fingers under, right there. It's got clips on it. And you'll hear it pop. And it'll pop off just like that, all the way around. Oh, don't forget, you have a screw hole right here. Mine had a little piece of carpet in there. You'd move the carpet, take that screw out. It's got a little panel behind the door lock here. I took a screwdriver right in there and just popped it a little bit, and it will fly out on you if you don't watch it. And then you got a screw right there. Now that the door is undone, you just lift up on it, pull it back a little bit, prop it on your knees, because you have cables right here on the door handle. White on top, it goes around, lift it up, it's out. Pop the green one out, lift it up, it's out. And then this one here's got a tweeter plug, so if I can find it, it's on the end. Pressure clip, mash it in, pull it out, you're done. All right. Now, some of the clips, in my case, all the clips, popped off the door. They just snap back in these little holes right there, slide in. I ordered this cheap kit off of Amazon for like 10 bucks. Gives you a bunch of automotive tools, upholstery, clip poppers. And you just put it in, pop them out, stick them back in. But yeah, I might as well go ahead and do them all. Give me a second. All right, those are out. All right, peel this back, your vapor barrier. As you can see, I've been in here once. And yeah, I ripped it. But there's the actuator, if you can see it right there. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. I have to take it back out. And I gotta plug my window back up, because I gotta roll my window up. Windows will not roll up if the plug is not on. But I spent about opened, get the actuator to hit that spot, and it was just one of them. You got to feel around to do it. Locksmith wanted to charge me like 600 bucks to do it. or you can go in there and rip your door panel all to pieces. All right, this is your actuator door switch. You just want to just mash that little plug right there, fingernail, pull it out. That's done. The torque bit screws on this door, on the actuator, is a T30 on this Tundra. I already broke these loose, and well, anyways, there you go. But I looked at the videos and nobody told me about that plunger. I figured it out after I already did it, and it missed the hole. All right, have to have a 10mm wrench to get this out. You have to take this out and this out to get that actuator out. Let me go get one real quick.
God's word intersects mental health, well-being, and pursuit of purpose. Find us at becomingwellpodcast.org or on your podcast platform of choice. It's 10:30. You may have a favorite program you enjoy hearing.
But yeah, weren't a happy camper because I have to take my grandbabies to school, and well, when they can't get out, they have to crawl out the other side. It ain't no fun. But you take these two screws out right here, that releases the door channel, the window channel. I don't know how it is on the earlier models, but the 2012 up, you got to loosen these up. I just take them out. That channel's not going to go nowhere. It just sort of stays there. But it lets you move it out of the way. So that can do exactly what it just did. Fall down, slide it over, and of course slide the actuator all the way down to the bottom. Now where I've been, you can see all the scuff marks where I beat this thing up trying to find it. I tried to use a coat hanger at first, and a coat hanger is too flimsy, and I knocked that little piece of plastic out that guides the rod down in there. So I'm gonna have to reach down in the door and see if I can find it. But if you can see, there's the rod that goes to the door handle. And when you pull the door handle, that's the rod. And nobody told me about that. I had to change all of my actuators. Now I'm reaching down in the door to see if I can find that clip. And my luck, as most thing goes, it's probably in the very bottom of the door. And I'm not going to be able to reach it. I don't like pulling this barrier off because I always have a tendency to rip it. This video is going to be a little long, but I'm doing it step by step and walking y'all through it. And I'm trying to give you all the information that I possibly can. And there it is. That's what popped out. So I'll put this back in my actuator. It sits in just like that. It's supposed to snap in, but don't look like it wants to. All right. All right, now that that's back in, I can stick my actuator back in. And what I do, I stuck it in upside down. There we go. That's the way it goes. All right, now I've got to find and slide the rod on it. I don't know that I can do my phone and put this in at the same time. So, I'll try though. Because y'all need to see how it is. And if you ain't never done it, you can do it on your own. Toyota wanted $400 for each actuator for the passenger door, the back doors, and they wanted $500 for the driver's door. And well, I'm not a rich man, so I thought I'd do it myself. I've got all my actuators from carparts.com, and I paid $189 for 4 of them. They do work. There we go. Now, I've got to put this rod in that hole, and it is, well, you can only get one hand in there. So it's just a feel thing. Bam, got it. Oops. I'm gonna have to set the phone down a second, because I gotta put a screw in it to hold it. All right, I put me a screw in there to hold it. And if you can see, there's the rod. It's in the actuator. La 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 la, thank goodness. Got that done, get my other screws, put them in. Now, my grandbabies are 5 and 9, and they know better than to open the door while going down the road if it's locked. So I don't normally keep these locks on. So I am going to turn that lock off, I hope. When I get it all fastened in, I'm turning that lock back off so I don't run into this problem anymore. But after you do that, everything is just reverse the process that you went through. Just don't forget to get your window channel and the nice shiny little screw goes up top, and the fathead washer one goes down there in the bottom. They line up automatically. You don't have to mess with none of that alignment up. And I'm not going to edit any of this, because this is how long it's taken me to take the door panel off, move everything, and get it the way it's supposed to be. So And hopefully, well, you'll have quicker and easier luck getting that, I'm gonna call it a Slim Jim, down in the door, that hook, and hitting your actuator. It took me, like I said, a couple of hours to get it to hit it. And I took the other door panel off. I lined it up to see where I need to push it and hit it, and then I got the old actuator out and seen what I had to hit, and I just reached down in there and hit it. But when you can't open the door from the inside and you can't open the door from the outside, Harbor Freight sells those lockout tool kits. But a friend of mine had one and I borrowed his. And I hope this video does y'all some good. But that's how I got back into my truck to open my back door. Y'all have a good day. God bless you.